The Code 9 Gaming interview continues, part 4 right now, and the conversation about social media becomes a conversation about branding and what you consider yourself as, and it's a weird debacle. So check this one out, because you'll need you, the viewers at home, to figure out how to answer it. What's up, world, and welcome to the 8th episode of Grind Towards Success. Yeah, I used 2 4s there. The 8th episode of Grind Towards Success. I'm your host, Ali Zakka, and thank you guys for keeping up with this. Thank you guys for watching it. I know it's been a long series, but we're almost coming to the end here. It's episode 8, got one more, but before we get to that last one, you gotta get through episode 8. Yeah, I'm gonna say 8 one more time, episode 8. So, Code 9 Gaming interview continues. And we talk about branding, we talk about social media, and I'm not gonna hold you guys up because you already watched episodes 5, 6, and 7, part 1, part 2, part 3, or you should be watching it, should have watched it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait till you watch it. I'm gonna stop right here for a moment where you go watch it. Okay, you done watching, perfect. Now let's watch part 4 of the Code 9 Gaming interview.
This brings my question though, is where does the line get drawn on social media as far as people relying on it as a news factor? Where should you stop relying on Twitter for your trending news?
Oh, that's why I mentioned the actual websites. If you see something on Twitter as far as an event or something, you can easily then go look it up for yourself and see what the actual facts are on the case. You can just be, as long as if you're on Twitter and you're just scrolling for your daily leisure and you see something that sparks. That's all it needs is to ignite the flame. If you're interested, you'll go look it up.
And not only that, those news apps are moving. They have done it. They moved to social media as well. So if something happens, it's a big event. Like I see all these people talking about CNN. Oh, here's the article to this post that they tweeted out. Oh, therefore you're going to get your news. You'll get the link. Like, you're not going to just sit there and blindly just look at what everybody else says who's not a journalist. You will get the information and you can choose through it. I can go look at CNN. Then I can go pop over to USA Today. Go pop over to New York Times. Go pop over to wherever, and you go to Washington Post and see what they're talking about and see how all the stuff matches up. So I can use my mind and say, that what happened. Okay, this is all that's happened. It's not just what somebody on Twitter said. Oh my gosh, that dude had a gun and he got shot.
Yeah, you got to filter it. You can't just take what people say out of their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel? Sorry, did you have anything to input on that one?
I mean, yeah, you need to verify what kind of information you're being given, because a lot of people don't realize with a lot of social media websites, especially Facebook, the content is actually tailored towards you. So if you have a specific worldview, Facebook is going to gear things towards you to reinforce that worldview because they know you'll click on it. It's ad clicks.
I was just gonna raise that as my question is, how do you guys feel about social media? Because it wasn't when we started with social media and MySpace, it wasn't gearing towards us. It was just a social media. It was having that social media presence. You didn't think about it as, oh, I need a real social media presence. It was, I just got it because my friends got it. And now, like, social media is this big wave, and everything you like gets connected through your pages. Mm-hmm. Everything you order shows back up on your Facebook. I don't know how. Some of the stuff I've ordered, they asked me, do you want to sign in through Facebook? I'm like, no, I'll check out as a guest. I'm never going to shop here again. And boom, it's still in my Facebook. As I scroll down, it's one of the little sponsor feeds. And so how does that make you feel that basically your data is being tracked and it's on your social media?
I feel like it's predatory. I feel like there are definitely a lot of ways that data can be used for good, but it's being used for bad right now. Basically for just pure monetary profit. The House actually recently just passed a bill about letting ISPs sell your data. So basically your internet provider can see everything you're doing and sell that data to someone else.
And you can look that up too. That's a very true fact. I've actually heard that on multiple occasions in the past week. So definitely go look that up yourself if you want a little more details about that. And it's It's kind of scary, to be honest. That's really scary.
It's predatory.
Yep.
But how's it like? To me, how I feel about that is like, it's unfortunately that's how social media is. You either adapt with it or leave it. If you're gonna leave it, then you're not gonna be much of anything.
I got
It's not
this
really
piece
much
of
to go.
candy.
Well, I do have to confess, I don't use a lot of social media.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I see the post from you like 3 months. You'll like one of my posts, and it's like old, or
Yeah.
she'll like a recent one, and then 3 months later she'll pop up again, maybe.
yeah,
But
I
Facebook-
don't use social media a lot, and
Oh.
I think I'm still pretty.
By
I feel like I'm still working towards my goals without it.
the way, Trinae's offended because you haven't accepted her friend request on Facebook.
Oh,
This episode
I didn't know
went-
she added me.
Took a very, 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 very
Really?
big
Yeah.
detour, So,
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean it's still, bro. These
I'll
are
have
the
to
best.
send her a request.
These are
I
the
didn't
best
even-
parts. These are what people like
Yeah.
to see. Is like the real.
yeah.
well,
get
I mean that just tells you how often I check it.
Yeah.
I just don't like.
You know, you're getting input from somebody who doesn't use social media to two YouTubers to
I wouldn't even call
a.
it a YouTuber though. Like,
Oh, you're not.
I'm making videos. This video will be put on YouTube. Kid you not, it's gonna be on YouTube. But I wouldn't even call myself a YouTuber because I'm not at the point where I'm doing that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis.
I claim myself. Sorry, not to cut you short.
No, you're good.
I claim you as a YouTuber once you dedicate and what is it? Yeah, you dedicate and promise to put content onto your page. So like you're doing the grind to success videos. That is your YouTuber. You're a YouTuber because you put those videos on YouTube. You work on the videos to put them on YouTube. Eventually, they're going to be put on DVDs and given to the masses. But right now, you're doing them to put them on YouTube. So therefore, you're a YouTuber. I'm an Instagamer. That's why I started at Instagamer. And then I became a YouTuber.
See, I don't even claim myself as a YouTuber because I'm not in the game like that. As me claiming myself as a YouTuber and saying I'm like 100% YouTuber is disrespecting all those people who put their time and effort into it, who get out there and do this
No,
thing. Yeah,
because you are. Do you have tech?
I mean, if I go out there and get on a skateboard, I call myself a skateboarder. It's fine,
You're-
even though I'm not a pro skater.
Yeah,
yeah, so I can't do the same thing.
But you are gonna skate. If you get on a skateboard for one day and you never get on it again. Like I owned a skateboard when I was 7, but I rode a bike every day, so I call myself a biker. People ask me what I am. I'm a biker. I'm not a skateboarder because I skateboard one time out of the entire year, and it's just to get to the driveway because I'm bored, and like I don't go on the road on it. YouTube. So in that aspect, like I understand what you're saying because you're like I don't take as much work as some of these other YouTubers do. No, what you're saying is I don't have 50 million subscribers, so I'm not a YouTuber.
Nope, that's not even what I'm saying.
That's how I'm
That's not even
taking
what I'm
it.
saying.
Because you take the time to make the video, you put the words, you edit your video, right?
Yes.
You take the time. It takes you 10 minutes plus, an hour plus to edit a video for YouTube, correct?
But here's the thing. Now I only put these videos only on Facebook, will I be called?
A Facebooker. If you don't put them on YouTube, you're a Facebooker.
So what
You're not a social media icon until you are
So
a
what I put on
certain
Facebook,
icon.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Snapchat. What's that called?
You're a YouTuber because YouTube is where that like starts. The video technically, when you make it, if you make it strictly for Facebook, then you're a Facebooker. But if you put it on YouTube, you're now a YouTuber because you have consistent content on YouTube that you filter off to other social medias. Instagram doesn't let you put the entire video up.
I'll let
so
you
you
guys
have
out there
to
make that debate because I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber. I'll let you guys think about that one. Let you guys weigh in on that one.
Yeah,
YouTuber, Facebooker, YouTuber, he says doesn't have a lot of work or puts in a lot of work, I guess. Highlight these for me. I want them to be able to make sure that they know what they're
Tyreik
choosing.
gonna say something, so I'm curious what he's gonna say.
I was just back on the actual topic we were talking about as far as
Motivation? With motivation?
No. I mean, as far as the he was asking questions about the data being Facebook and stuff being catered towards
Right.
you. I mean, I don't. And everybody kind of looked at it as it was a negative thing. I don't really see it that way, and because I had a different viewpoint on that. Everybody was kind of like, it's scary, you're taking the data, which is kind of shady when you look at it as the aspect of them, kind of, it seems like an invasion of privacy as such to some degree when you're looking at people kind of, they understand what you like, so they're going to cater to content that they can push it.
I liked the cat photo one time, and now it's always on my Facebook.
Right, and then you'll start seeing stuff geared towards that because they took the data from the cookies and such like that.
They try to sell me catnip on the regular.
Right, but when you want that, and you want similar products, and you want that content being given to you, like for me, for example, like Instagram, I like a lot of Greek pages. I do a lot of traveling. I do a lot of step shows and stuff. So, my fraternity is always, my specific chapter is always getting hit up by other chapters, and I even ended up on a step show flyer just simply because they had seen it through the social media. They had clicked Greek stuff, same like I do. They liked those Greek pictures. They liked the step shows, the probates, and all that stuff. And my chapter kept popping up when we were winning these step shows. It kept popping up. Before I know it, people got me on step show flyers. People are calling me up, hey, I heard from, whatever, or I seen this picture on, I seen y'all on Instagram or Facebook, would y'all like to do a show down here with us? Because we don't have your organization on our campus because we're very small in the Midwest. And so I get a lot of information that way, as far as on that avenue, and even on purchases I make, video games. So I do like that aspect. I don't like the fact that you can sell that off to companies, and obviously because they take that data and that's how they cater their marketing goals. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to take that data, they're going to see what people are into, and that's how they're going to cater their products. And so I think that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as business goes, I guess it is predatorial. It is, but I don't see it as being harmful if it's if you're using it for those purposes. Like, I don't mind people catering purchases to my fancy. Please do, because that's how I'll invest in it. If it's something good, I want to invest in somebody's business. I would hope someone would do the same for me, even if it's something small.
Right. Well, that's okay. That's a different way to look at it. Definitely. I like how you.
Sorry to interrupt for the very last time, guys, but we got one more episode of the Code 9 Gaming interview, and we'll be talking about social media, as in like online networking and social networking, and that's it. It wraps up after that. We're done. But that episode comes out soon, so stay around. I appreciate you guys watching it. I appreciate you guys keeping up with us and just watching the episodes. I really do. Thank you guys. I love it. Thank you. Other than that, see you next episode and keep grinding towards success. Hey guys, if you're watching the video on Facebook and you really enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you have a comment or a question or a topic you want me to talk about in the future, please put it in the comment section below, or you can send me a direct message on my Facebook page. And lastly, and I really appreciate it if you guys did this, this would mean so much to me. If you really enjoyed this video, please share with your friends and family, and hopefully they'll enjoy the video as well. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys. You have no idea. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Is there a question or a comment or a topic you want me to talk about in the future? Please leave in the comment section below. And if you want more notification when new videos come out, please click on subscribe. Other than that, follow me on Instagram there. Follow me on Snapchat there for more daily tips and inspirational tips. Lastly, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate the support. You guys have no idea. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week and stay awesome.